a hot spot, good enough for this. Part of me to put out this wish, where I see the sparkly people out there wanna give gifts. But what is it that they wanna give? Oh, that hot rod next to me, if you could have seen it. But I don't wanna pick my phone up and then find a way to beam it. But it's black and short, and the two wheels in front are like a little bit further far forward. Where I got brain fog. I feel like that dragon smog is blowing some fire on my way, but nah, I'll get through it. I blow my own top off until I find that I don't need to wear socks, and I can walk through all of the stores with just my bare feet. Yo, it says to use the right lane too, and zipper merge, whatever that means. I mean, like, don't we take turns anyway, my G's? Yeah. And they tried to tell me before, and I just couldn't get it through my thick skull. So now I realize that the holographic projection of my brain, even that, it's not that it's in disdain or that I find a way to have this telepathic connection with certain people out there that care, that has shown me the light that's inside of them will always stay bright. There was not ever really a fight, even though there was a fight in the astral, this ever cosmic battle. And it didn't matter where I was, I had a way to stay in the saddle. But nah, I wanna take turns, I yearn to burn the darkness away from my mind, this pineal gland, or whatever you wanna call it. Nah, I really just can't fantasize about things like that, because fanatically I find the frantic part of we trying to get through these trials and tribulations so we can find an evolution of the removal of all confusion. I see a disillusion of, yo, why is that dude in charge of like however many millions of people there are over there? His name is Putin. But really it doesn't matter, because maybe that's just a catalyst for some of the light warriors, the light workers, and the light riders. And look, listen, I used to say don't sit there in that cynicism, but really what I wanted to say is that I have no way to bring you criticism. It wouldn't be constructive even if I did, but I'll tell you right now, there's a better way to live, and that's through a projection of yourself. No need to do certain things to bring you wealth. It's already exists. It's there around this whole universe, and there's this intercosmic galactic bliss. Yeah, and when we talk about removing the curse, this brain fog is getting to me, and I don't blah 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 blah. Yo, skigala I tell you right now, if you didn't listen to me last year, then word, it really doesn't matter, because the evolution is still increasing as I find a way to dive so deep that I don't even need to start weeping like I used to do. And if I have that energetic release of residue, I'll still come through with tears, but it won't be for the same reason. It won't be because I'm in a state of fear. Instead, it will be because I want to clear away so many of these rainy days, and I want to merge with them at the same time. I want all of our energy to feel divine. I feel like I'm flying. I feel like, yo, look, listen, I love all of you, and the words that you say glisten like a prism. Yo, and lying backwards, telling me about the fractals that's been stuck in my head for just over 12 months. And now I'm hitting the home run, whether you realize it or not. I don't need you to do that, because actually the one factually that's listening to me is everyone all at once. The universe as we connect, and the unity in all of us becomes three. You, me, and the divine. I like to say that line, and I'll say it again and again, just like you like to say, yo, drink some Hennessy and wine. but I just don't resonate with that. But I guess it doesn't really matter because I resonate with you. And so whether you resonate with me, hate does not beget hate, because unconditional love is stronger than all of those things that people put on your plate and tell you that you can't do this in the way. Rar, 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 rar. Yeah. And the one viewer watching me, maybe your name is God, but maybe it's just myself, and I'm trying to get through all of this fog. And as I do it, I'm clued in, and I see right now that I need to get one lane over because it's closed. Zipper merging, because we used all 3 lanes till the end. My friend, there's a better way to do this, but the better way is only one, and it is love. And it is right here, and I'll do this, and it won't ever be out of a state of being a thug. And if I'm a thug, I'm a light thug. Yeah, I'm a bright thug. I'm a love thug, like a love bug, so snug under this rug. You could have swept me there from 10,000 years ago, and I'm still there. You couldn't even get rid of me using the darkness, as I found a way to harness even that and birth this flower through all of that mud, like you would say the lotus. But really, even in all that commotion, I could have been like that dandelion that my friend saw. But so is he, and now we're about to thaw this whole world out with our words. Yeah, and who wants to jump on that plane too and tell me that it was just absurd? Yo, word, and maybe bird's the word. Her, or maybe it's a hers, where we take away all of the dead residue of darkness. Can fill it up with things that we don't even want to harness anymore. I'ma spark this, but what I'm sparking is the light inside of all of you that feel like you're stuck in fear, and that's the way that your body would be like, hey, that's right, cause I'm afraid of something new. So let me go back inside and panic my whole life through. No, dude, that's just a habit. Been reading that book for a few months now about breaking all of those habits, and the bad habit of following what your body says is comfortable, which brings you into a state of panic and manic when you realize that depression is just some part of you that was in deep rest. But really, this is just a test, but that test is over now, so come up with your best lines, maybe your best lyrics or your best wine. By wine, I mean complain to me all you wish. It really doesn't matter what you put on that dish. I'll transmute that energy into a state of grace, a state of how did I do that and how did you do that. Yo, I'm not inside your brain, and I wouldn't have it any other way, because we can all play our own part. We can all do this. I can do this with my rolls. You can't see it jiggle because this is a little bit upwards from that as I giggle. As I giggle. As I fiddle with this ocarina. Yeah. And I play the ocarina while I drive in a traffic jam. But am I really jammed, or do all these other people just want to feel this energy? Even if it's just a state of you and me to 3 trillion all across the universe. We give birth to cosmic light rays of golden blue suns. I don't know what's coming out of my mouth, but it feels a little bit fun. I'm not on the run, and I'll stand my ground even when the big blue dudes come through and tell me, man, what did you do? And I'll tell them right now, well, I did something lesser than you. Just to spark the light, the little bit that could have shined so bright if you had done it the right way.